Okay, this plant we try to help her. She's been in here. She has flowers, but she has a lot of flowers, but she looks a little dry and not happy. So we're gonna make her happy without repotting it. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I take a lot of soil out, the old soil. Okay, a lot of old soil. So now I'm gonna put this over here. Now I'm gonna use a butter knife and I'm gonna lose the soil here a little bit. Lose the soil a little bit. Okay, just like that. We're gonna lose it a little bit. So now she's good. Yeah, the plant, the plant is still there. You see that? It's still there. Okay? So now what I'm gonna do, I disturb it. So now I didn't disturb it, but now she's good, okay? So we're gonna help her. We're gonna put some of this Maria's Garden Desert Rose potting mix in top. Okay? In top, we're gonna put a little smoko here, a little smoko here, a little smoko right. The closer you can to the roots, the better, okay? The smoko. Now, we're gonna put some of this mixture in here, just like that. And remember, always to press the around edge of the pot like this. Always to press around the edge of the pot like this. And then in the center, just tap, 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 tap. Very good. Okay? Tap, 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 tap. And it's money back warranty. If you're not happy with the soil, I know Bessie doesn't like to hear this.
Why? Why? I'm confident about
okay,
our potting
so
mix.
money warranty. You buy the soil and you try it. If the soil doesn't do nothing for you in 2 months, you get the money back, okay? No questions asked.
Follow the directions.
No questions asked, okay? And we said, the directions I just explained to them how to use my soil.
Yeah, I also included.
This is how you use Maria's Desert Rose potting mix. And this is it. We just help this plant a lot. We just help her a lot. She's happy now. She has this much of good, healthy soil, brand new soil, full of nutrients, okay? So we just help her out. She was not looking too happy, the little baby. And you're gonna see a difference. I'm gonna make a video in 2 weeks and show it to you what happened, okay? I'm gonna put it here. And then I'm gonna put this little baby over here, okay? Right over here, okay? So, this is the bags of soil we sell. They send in the mail, okay? They are in our website, Maria's Garden, mariasgarden.us, mariasgarden.us. And we're gonna put it in the website there. Also, we're gonna put the phone number. Here it is, okay? And this is the soil. Also, we sell the drainage. And I understand, okay? I totally understand. I'm not rich, so I understand that everybody has so much money, and they know what they can buy, and they know what they cannot buy. Maybe you cannot buy my soil. Doesn't mean you cannot have that plants, there's roses. So what do? You can have for our soil. Also, we sell our drainage, okay? Our drainage, also we sell our drainage. But you cannot buy our drainage. What you do, you have to find, it's very hard to find, and I'm gonna show you what we use, but you're not gonna find it, okay? If you try to find it, you're wasting your time, because I've been telling you for years. This is the flakes that we use. I don't know why they call it, soil conditioner.
Yeah, it's from the forest, isn't it?
Eh? It's from Georgia. They make it in Florida from Georgia.
Yeah,
Pines from Georgia.
It has a little bit more than
and
pine flakes.
This is what we use for
it's organic.
flakes. I call it pine flakes. Why? Because they're not big. They're very little. It's not pine nuggets.
No.
Nuggets are bigger. These are flakes. So it's like say, let's call it pine cornflakes. So this is what we use.
Cornflake.
And you're not gonna find it. I believe the only place you can find it will be like Ace Hardware, but it will be like $29 plus $40 shipping. Ooh.
And it's not this.
It is.
Yeah?
It is.
You serious?
It is, but it's like $40.
Oh my God.
$40.
And for $28, you could get 10 gallons from
Okay,
us.
wait a I know, but we got it. This is the bag. I don't have no problem showing you that. And we can take a picture and post it in our Facebook also. Okay, we're gonna take a picture, post it on my Facebook. If you wanna go on my Facebook, Maria's Garden, you can see
Look
it
at all
there.
these ingredients.
Okay, the ingredients and everything. And this is the front again.
Yeah.
Perlay is perlay. So use that. How much would I use, Percy?
Oh, this is 5.5 minutes.
Eh? No, how much we use of that?
Okay.
Percentage.
Okay. It's 7 pine flakes and 2
Yeah.
perlite. We used to do 3, but it was just too much. 7.
Okay, this is
to
what you're
2.
gonna do. It's okay. This is what you're gonna do. You're gonna use 70% pine bark flakes. You can find them. You look very hard, like a big Walmart's, big Lowe's, the Walmart's. I mean, you have to look. You go ask, they're gonna tell you no, we don't have it. And you're gonna go, oh, okay. No, you go physical. You go physical and look in the bag, touch the bag, and read it, and then you're gonna find something similar to this, okay? And I know that because I look, and I know it's there, okay? And then you're gonna use 30% per line, okay? 30%. And
20.
that's the bottom, the 3/4 of the pot, what I put in the 3/4 of the pot, okay? Over here. That's what I feel over here. Drainage. 70% 70% pine flakes with 30% perlite. Not pine nuggets, my friends. Bessie, stop. What?
It's 20%.
No, it's not.
7.
No, Bessie, because they're gonna get real raw, please. No. No,
I don't know what I
that's
make.
why, because over here in top is very rich in nutrients, and that's what we want. It's okay for this. Maybe the experience that she has, she's talking about the winter and the rain and all that, but no, it's not. It's a formula doesn't work. The 20 doesn't work. Okay, so I highly recommend the 30% perlite and 70% pine flakes. Mix it very well. Fill the pot 3/4, and this over here, that's our Maria's potting mix. Over here says you don't have money to buy a potting soil, so go to Home Depot Lowe's and buy yourself a bag. I don't think so you're gonna save that much money. I don't think so much difference between our soil and their soil. You buy a bag with lightweight potting soil, potting for pots,
Pine mix.
potting mix, yeah, for pots, okay? And this, what I say lightweight is when you get the bag, hold the bag is gonna be lightweight. That's what I mean by lightweight, okay? Lightweight potting mix. You're not gonna get it back and oh my God, so heavy. No, the bag's gonna feel lightweight. That's what you're gonna use. You're gonna bring it home. If you have any type of fertilizer, you have a home, like you have a 10-10, 20-20, you have Osmocote, you're gonna go ahead and say you have all these fertilizers over here, okay? All these fertilizers you have. And I don't care what it is, phosphorus, potassium, magnesium, Epsom salt. You're gonna go ahead and put one handful, and that soil you just purchased, and you're gonna mix it up. And that is gonna increase the quality of the soil by you putting all these fertilizers. Because they do put fertilizer, never enough for you, okay? They're not gonna put enough fertilizer for you, okay? Because they just, I don't know, I don't think so much fertilizer in the soils, okay? So please do your own thing. Even if you don't buy my soil, when you buy your soil, make sure it's nice light like this way. A handful with Epsom salt, even a handful of cinnamon, a handful of magnesium, a handful of phosphorus, a handful of Epsom salt, and mix it all up. Whatever you have, you're not gonna hurt the plants, my friend. You can increase the quality. You're gonna give the plants more foods and everything that she needs, okay? So that's what you're gonna do. You don't buy my soil, and that's the formula. And then, can you change it? Can you stop it? How many minutes?
9:36.
Yeah, stop it. And then we start.